was very textbook block out. Got to make sure that no matter what happens, that you block out that girl to get that rebound that goes out of bounds. Like not settling us in. Donnelly on the right side. Back up top. A little screen action from Bibbs gets her going to the left, and then a screen up top. A little hand in the cookie jar from Rule. Going to be a foul on Clinton. That's the third team foul. Only 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's 19-0. Another sub comes in. I believe that's going to be Spotted Wolf. We have a number change. We'll kind of keep our eye on that. Welcome back. We're live again here at Bethany High School. Our 7 seconds left here as Bethany takes on Clinton. Clinton has yet to score. They're going to try to get some points on the buzzer before the buzzer sounds. The three is up and no good. So we're going to go to the second quarter, 19-0. Bethany with a big time lead. I think since we're just back, we're going to stay right here in Bethany. We're live on the gospelstation.com Sports and Talk, also on YouTube, GSN Sports and Talk. Hopefully you're watching us. If you're happen to be streaming audio only, you do have a chance to watch us live. And when I say us, watch these Lady Broncos play, and then immediately following, we'll have the boys team on as well as they play Clinton. Our Lady Broncos are 12-3. They played this Clinton team earlier in the season in a tournament and won handily. This game was rescheduled due to all the snow that came into our area just about a month ago, and so they had to move the game. They moved it to tonight, and so we are playing Clinton on a Thursday night where we just played Weatherford earlier. Lady Broncos got that victory. The boys sadly lost that game, but we have another game, homecoming, tomorrow against Ardmore. So a busy week for all our student athletes, but we are now entering the second quarter. We're trying to figure out if we're all good with being live here on the gospelstation.com Sports and Talk, and also YouTube GSN Sports and Talk. Second quarter is beginning right now with a big lead, 19-0. Some of our starters are just still in. We got Allie Lynn bringing the ball up. It looks like a man-to-man defense with Regier out. Donnelly looking at a cutter. It's Bibbs now up top with Calderon. She's going to go to the right side. Lynn looking inside. Saw no one. Going to kick it out. They're going to reset. Calderon's going to go to the left side. Left wing. Bibbs sees the cutter this time. It's Donnelly. She tries to feed Lynn. Back to Donnelly. Oh, she's fouled on the shot. They do call it. She's going to get 2 free throws. Little chaos. The spacing wasn't what the Lady Broncos wanted, but it does get Donnelly a trip to the free throw line. She'll have 2 coming, trying to expand upon a 19-0 lead. Shots up, and it's good. Donnelly with the first free throw make, gives the Lady Broncos 20, gives her first points. She missed a 3 earlier, but gets it to go from the free throw stripe. Maybe will help her with her next 3-point attempt. She's 2 for 2 from the line. Clinton still not on the scoreboard. I'm kind of pulling for him on this trip to get a bucket. This is Rule. She's going to hand off to Ellis. Sadly, Ellis misses Redshin. A little frustration, and they get together. I think they're going to you can't quit now. You got to keep fighting if you're the Lady Reds. Turnover brings Bethany the basketball. Lynn kind of running point here for our Lady Broncos. McKenna Calderon gets it into her. Right back, swinging it across to Donnelly. Now they're going to set up top. A little man-to-man defense. They run their double cut. No space. They have Bibbs inside. They just miss her. Lynn fills that space on the left block. She spins. Good job keeping her pivot foot down. Just missed the little floater. Nice rebound from Rodebush, and now we're off to the races for Clinton. Rule's trying to go right. Got a good defensive stop here from Calderon. Going to make a retreat. Little retreat dribble. Lynn comes over to double. Has a little contact. Going to get called on the reach in. That's the first team foul of the second quarter. 21-0. Harris comes back in. We're under 7 minutes to go before half. I think Luke's kind of working on that code and what it will take to win a prize. We'll get back with you in just a minute after that. A little rub screen there from Clinton. Bethany's in a zone. Allie Lynn this time does come over. No foul. Gets the steal. She's got a player behind her and a nice block from Redshin. Now they've got an open Rodebush. Can she get the first points for Clinton? And she does. Good contest from Donley, just not enough there, and Clinton gets on the board. 21-2 is our score here in the first half. Bibbs looking for a cutter. She's got some space, not even thinking about the shot, but boy, she's got a lot of space. But she's going to pass over to Donley, who's just to the right. Bibbs fights for the rebound. That's where she excels, that energy, defense, rebounding. And then Calderon drains a three. The shooting from the Lady Broncos have been fantastic this evening. Calderon hits one, 24-2. 6 minutes to go before half. Redshin from Curryland. No good. You might call that Morgan McNutt land. We're going to see her in just a little bit, I'm sure. And I've seen her drill them from there. Redshin took a deep three from Moore Acres. No good. In fact, she missed everything. It was an air ball. I don't know if you're Coach Jefferson, if you like that. I mean, you want to score, but that one was really deep. Donley swinging it, almost stolen, but Lynn corrals it. She goes up strong on the left side, finishes with the right hand. Give Lynn a couple more points. Clinton almost turns it over. Able to regroup. No press. 1-3-1 zone. Ball moving around for Clinton. They got to beat this zone. Lynn's active hands are right there, though. She's harassing these Lady Reds. They're going to have nightmares about her. Looking inside, opportunity. Not there. Maybe a travel not called. Open three-pointer attempt from Meggett. No good. Offensive rebound. I believe that was Rule who pulled it off. Now we're back to the freshman Ellis. Ellis looking inside of Rodebush. Hey, the pass just outside of her reach. Couldn't get it on the post up. Turnover. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm back. Yeah, I'm back.
You surprised me.
Sorry about that. Yes, just got our technical issues figured out, so the stream was live. I was going to say I think that bounce pass down low was the correct thing to look for. So I think Clinton is coming out with some good ideas. They just haven't really executed to the same degree as Bethany.
26-2 is our score. 5 minutes to go before half. We're in the second quarter. Calderon getting a little pressure. The pass, thankfully, gets to Harris. She gets it, corrals it back to Regier. Harris looking for a cutter. They're kind of trying to figure out what they want to run here. They're going to reset. Calderon got a little pressure, gets it to the corner. Back to Calderon, swinging it to Harris. She's looking inside. Oh, here comes Regier. A little reverse type of layup. Give her a bucket.
Nice. A lot of red jerseys down low, and they still couldn't stop her. That's Regier special.
They're kind of laughing about it. There's some, I think, some jokes going around on this bench about how she scored that, but it was good. 28-2. We got another three from Redshin. This time she was closer and a little long. Rodebush, nice offensive rebound. Can Redshin hit it? No, she's going to pass it off to her teammate. Three-pointer up, and it's a splash. Good shot from Meggett.
I thought Rodebush could have had the chance to put that ball back up, but it ended up working out in Clinton's favor. Let's see if they go up with some of those offensive rebounds.
Yeah, kind of a rebuilding year for Clinton. The freshman Meggett drills the three. Calderon's going to try to answer, and she doesn't get the friendly roll. Goes out on, no, they're going to call a foul on Regier, Clinton basketball.
Yeah, and I thought that was the correct call. Regier just got a lot of back right there going for the rebound. Wasn't really under control. Wasn't really making a move for anything. John, while we got a second, let's go ahead and flash that code on screen. If you want to win that Toro $10 ticket, type this code in the YouTube chat. A winner will be chosen at halftime. You must be in attendance to win. Type this code now.
You got to do it right now. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left to go before half. A three-pointer by Ellis. She had it, then hesitated, then fired up. It was an air ball. Should have shot it confidently like Regier driving in. Ball blocked out by Ellis. Ellis gets the block after the miss. Did the code go up for us? We need to make sure that code's out for all of our viewers.
I'm getting it worked on right now.
Here comes Harris three. Just a little long offensive rebound out to McNutt. Calderon, can she hit another three? Just long. Harris killing it on the boards, gets the midi jumper from the short corner. We've got 3 minutes to go before half. That bucket gives Bethany 30 points, 30-5. Betting in the second half, we don't see a lot of these starters, so they're trying to get everything they can right now. It's the starting lineup still in there. I'm imagining the second half's going to be a lot of subs. So McNutt bringing it up, trying to get some of these starters some more points. They've got 30 on the board. Harris has an open look. It's up, and it's good. Love to see Harris shooting the ball with confidence. Three-pointer's good.
Oh, that was beautiful. Perfectly in rhythm, nothing but net. Confidence. Yeah, that's the right word right there.
Great form, great rotation, splash. Clinton driving on McNutt. The defense from Madison was great. She gets the steal, the turnover. Here it comes. Harris can add to her total 2 more.
Harris now sitting at 10 on her night. Does she have team lead with 10 right now?
She probably does, and it all has come in a hurry here in the second quarter. It's a timeout, but Luke, I think we probably need to do that code one more time. Is that active?
Yes, it is active. I've got it in our YouTube chat now. So for everybody that is watching, if you or someone you know is in attendance, type the code ticket to playoffs to win the Toro $10 ticket.
Nobody
$10
gives you more.
coupon
We
to
have
Bethany
great
High School
news
concession
for you today,
stand. Whether it's
folks.
for you,
Toro
you got to feed it
Taxes at
through.
5909
This stuff goes a
Northwest
long
Expressway,
way. And
Suite
thanks to Toro Taxes.
249 can help
Call
with all your tax
580-275-8933 for
Toro Taxes
Taxes. They're at
specializes in
5909
helping our
Northwest
community get the
Expressway in
maximum
Suite
refund
249.
possible.
So in
And
the
their
comments,
team of
someone needs to
experienced
do
tax
that right now so
professionals
that they can
guarantees
get
reliable,
$10 to the
efficient,
concession
personalized
stand.
services.
You can have that
Call
now, or save it for the boys' game, which we'll have right
580-275-8933
after
and talk to
this
Toro.
game. We'll switch over
100%
streams to the
secure
boys' game,
digital
but
and
right now,
in-person processes
35-5.
with services
I
in both
could do the
English
math on that
and
one, Luke. A
Spanish.
30-point
Schedule
lead,
your
2
appointment
minutes,
today
20
and let
seconds.
the
If you're
experts
Coach
handle
Jefferson,
your
what do you
tax
say to
return.
this Lady
5909
Red squad
Northwest
right now?
Expressway, Suite
I
249.
think you're saying,
Call
hey, just don't give up here.
580-275-8933. Don't
I
leave
mentioned
money
that
on the
this team
table.
has
Toro
2 wins
Taxes.
on their season, right? This hasn't been their year, like you said, rebuilding. They're playing more for pride here tonight. You just got to go to the final whistle here and at least put something up because you never know what could happen. You could give this team a little bit of a scare here later on.
Well, boy, you're hoping for a lot there, Luke.
I am, but hey, I'm trying to stay positive. You were trying to stay positive earlier. I'm trying to stay positive.
I've seen reality. Redchin, the only senior on this squad, and she's got the ball right now. A lot of freshmen, sophomores. So they are definitely rebuilding here in Clinton, looking for a brighter future. If you're a young player, you want to do some good, show the coach that you can play at this level. So they want to play their heart out right now, not give up, as Luke said. They're moving the ball around, trying to get a three-point attempt up, and they do. It's just short off the front iron. Nice rebound from Donnelly. Meggett couldn't hit her second three there.
I thought they fed that to the right spot on the floor. I like the shot attempt from Clinton.
Donnelly on the right side. McNutt open. Cox fires and good. I believe that's the third three for Madison McNutt. Speaking of seniors, she's a senior for Our Lady Broncos. Talked about last game against Weatherford, she was going to hit 3. She only hit 2, but hits 3 in the first half tonight.
Yeah, 12 points on the night now for Madison McNutt, and that's kind of been the difference. Big steal right here.
Can Regier beat Redchin? She stops, fires off to Donnelly, who does finish with the left. Unselfish play from Cam.
Nonchalant on that one.
It's a great way to describe that. Just kind of pump, little left-handed push. Works out well. Clinton going to get another three-point attempt. No, she passes it up. Maggette fires to Redchin. Redchin all the way around. I believe that's Spotted Wolf in the corner. That's Rodenbush. She goes up, fouled by Lynn. Lynn did bring the hand over. Going to get Rodenbush to the line.
I thought actually Lynn did a pretty good job defending that, but I guess just a little bit too much on top of that shooting player.
I'm with you. I think just because her hand bent over that sometimes the ref sees that part and calls the foul. Rodenbush trying to get more points on this side of the scoreboard for Clinton. Currently, they have 5. We're under a minute left in the first half. Lynn's going to take a breather. Bibbs in. Saylor also taking a break. Calderon in. So 40-5, 48 seconds. Rodenbush at the line shooting her second free throw attempt. That one looked good, and it is.
Now, Rodenbush on that possession in the paint, right? She's going up against Allie Lynn. She had her backed up. I think she should have kept going towards the rim instead of trying to spin off. I think she would have had a little bit more success, but she picked something up from the line.
Donnelly on the left side. McNutt's getting harassed, so Donnelly's going to bring it up. She crosses over, goes to the left, spins. Going to the right side. Got a couple screens over there. Oh, just not a great steal from Clinton. Nice play from Meggett. There's a travel first, so 32 seconds going to stay here. They were looking for something specific, and Donnelly threw it away, but stays right here with Bethany.
And that's exactly what we said about Clinton playing their hearts out, still looking for those steals, those turnovers.
40-6 is our score. McNutt inside. Double teamed on Regier. She passes it to Bibbs, pump fake. We got a corner here with Regier going to bring it up top. Now she drives. Left elbow. McKenna Calderon coming over. Gives it to Bibbs, who drives into the right. Nice hands from Megan again. She gets another steal. There's a little scrum. Bibbs gets it. She's going to then pass it to Regier with a beautiful look, but a foul on the floor. Going to give 10 seconds to Bethany to do something here before half.
Yeah, Megan just needed help right there. A lot of red jerseys were standing around, not trying to give her an outlet.
10 seconds. Bethany's got one more opportunity to score here before half. Nice catch from McNutt. She drives in. Beautiful cut from Regier. Fouled on the shot. 2 free throws coming. Big old smile on Regier's face there.
Saw that too, John. I saw that too. But that's exactly what I was saying on the other end. You see Regier right there is giving McNutt an option. She's giving him somewhere to go once she drives into the paint.
Good player movement here from the Lady Broncos, not standing still, free throw up and good. We've kind of not harped, but we've discussed quite a bit about Regier's free throw percentage increasing over the last week or so. She's doing a much better job converting those foul attempts. Our second one up and good. So a 2-point trip, made both free throws for the Lady Broncos. 6 seconds. They bring a little pressure up, try not to give Clinton something easy. However, they might get a look. Megan, she passes it over. Rodebush, nice pump fake. She's up, but Donnelly sent it out.
That extra dribble did Rodebush in right there. She might have had the fade away. Just one too many dribbles.
Well, our score at half is Bethany 42, Clinton 6. Do you want to give a quick Turo promo with the code, or we passed that point? Do they have time?
I'll give them a little time. Hey, so remember the Toro Taxes $10 tickets being given away at this halftime.
We have great news
you got
for you
maybe
today,
one more
folks.
chance
Toro
here. Type
Taxes
this
at
code in our YouTube chat to win ticket to playoffs. If you do, if you are chosen here in a little bit, come on down
Toro
to the
Taxes specializes in
we'll give you
helping
the
our
ticket, but
community
that's
get the
ticket to
maximum
playoffs, the code
refund
you need to type to
possible,
win.
and their team of
All right,
experienced
that's on
tax
YouTube.
professionals
Thank y'all for
guarantees
watching.
reliable,
We are at
efficient,
halftime, so we're going
personalized
to take
services.
a break. We
Call
might have Blake Knight, JLC,
580-275-8933
State Farm halftime show.
and talk to
Yeah,
Toro.
usually.
100%
Okay, then we'll go with
secure
that. So
digital
y'all
and
stay with us. We'll
in-person
be back
processes
right
with
after
services
this.
in both English and Spanish. Schedule your appointment today and let the experts handle your tax return. 5909 Northwest Expressway, Suite 249. Call 580-275-8933. Don't leave money on the table. Toro Taxes.
All right, we're back out here talking with Blake Nightingale at State Farm Insurance right here on Northwest Expressway. Blake, why don't you tell everybody where you're at? Then we're going to find out about some insurance. Where are you at?
Absolutely. I'm just located here off the Northwest Expressway in between Rockwell and Council, just west of the Canes. So we're right there over there by the Target. So
There you go. Talk insurance and talk Canes or something like that. Well, Blake, there's several questions I have, and I want to get this out of the way again.
Okay.
State Farm Insurance has some really good rates on auto insurance. Tell us about it.
absolutely. We have just recently had some other rate reductions, and this is the prime time to be shopping after all, credit card bills, Christmas bills all went up. And so you're looking for ways to save money. This year is going to be the year. If you come with us, State Farm, we're going to save you some money. So.
And I can vouch for that. You can save, well, I guess I shouldn't say, depending on what you have, you can save you some money because some of these insurance companies are so high. Come over to State Farm, you're going to save you some money.
Yeah, absolutely. There are ways to save. I would just say constantly, reevaluating your coverage and making sure you got the right stuff. But we're always looking to do both. We're wanting to get you the best coverage for the best price. So.
Well, speaking of the best coverage, we've got a special season coming up called the storm season.
Yeah.
And why don't you tell us about homeowners insurance,
Yep.
roofs, all of that stuff
Yep.
with the storm system coming up. We just had some storms here this past couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, now's the time. I mean, we're getting ready to get into spring season the next couple of months. We say storm season, but we just had a tornado a couple of weeks ago. So storm season seems to be all year long with Oklahoma. But primarily, we get into that hail season coming up in the next few months, and that's the perfect time before this happens to make sure you've got the right policy in place. And we're always glad to look over your policy and make sure you got the right coverage. So.
And the roof is so important anyway. Is there any possibility before the storm season comes that, well, I don't know, can they do anything to prepare for what's coming up?
Yeah, so a couple things. Outside of the roof, one thing I always tell people, take a quick video of all your stuff in your house. Obviously, we never think that a tornado is going to happen, but if it does, just having a simple video of all your contents and just what you have around the house is crucial in the claims process. Furthermore, when it comes to the roof, I just tell people, this is the time to find who you trust, both as an insurance provider and as a roofing contractor. It's always important to find, whenever that storm happens, to have somebody that you trust getting up there. You're going to have people from out of state, Texas, wherever, coming to tell you that you got a roof that needs to be fixed. And so just having those people around you and starting now before it happens, because when it happens, it kind of can be chaotic for you. So
absolutely. Well, Blake, tell us again before we get on some other stuff how important it is. We always talk about shop local, but that includes your local insurance agent too, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, one of the things I think that we provide, I've got 6 licensed staff members, and they're willing to answer questions. And so it's not call 100 number, sit on hold for 30 minutes, and then talk to somebody you don't even know. It's when you call in, you're going to talk to the same person, and you're going to have that resource available to you. Furthermore, when it comes to the roof, it's one of those things where you've got to make sure you've got the right coverage. There's a lot of different policies out there in Oklahoma right now. And so you just want to make sure that you've got the coverage in place that you think you do and that you want. So.
And you're local. Can't get much local than you. You grew up in Enid just like I did. So
yes, I'm from Enid here, been in the city for now, I don't know, 15, 20 years. I don't know how old I am. But anyways, it's one of those things where I'm just down the street and I'm always here to help. So
you really are. Now, as we get into the storm season and other things, you have other insurance. You have renter's insurance. You have, gosh, you can cover boats. You can cover all kind of things, right?
Yeah, we like the big 3. We love auto, home, and life, but we've got it all. We can cover your business. We can cover your health needs. We can do boats, RVs, recreational vehicles. And so anything you need, we can take care of it for you.
Well, we appreciate your support of our broadcast of Bethany High School and all your interest in what you're doing around the local schools here, not just Bethany. You're here for everybody. Like your good neighbors. That's such a good slogan.
Yeah.
You ever walk in the door and you think that you hear that jingle, like a good neighbor?
I know.
I'd sing it, but
well, I am here, and I'm here to be a good neighbor, and I'm glad to help and be a local resource. So.
All right. Well, why don't you go ahead and give us your phone number again and your address and any other information you want to give us?
Absolutely. You can reach us here at 405-728-1313. You can also text or call anytime. My address here is 7304 Northwest Expressway, just off of, just between Council and Rockwell. And so give us a call anytime. We're here to help. Go Broncos.
And I can vouch every time I come in here, they're really friendly in here, so you'll really like it. Blake, thank you again, and we'll be back to visit with you soon.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bethany Bronco Basketball on GSN Sports and Talk on YouTube and thegospelstation.com Sports and Talk, where we're audio streaming on that platform. But either way, you're listening or you're watching, and we are here trying to get our technical crew. They're trying to signal something. Hopefully everything is all good. Sorry for some of our technical aspects early in the game. However, you didn't miss much. It is 42-6. Our Lady Broncos up big. I'm John Hickman here with Luke Young on the call this evening. Luke, what has been your impression of this first half?
No, it was kind of what we expected coming into this game. We've spoken about it in length here, but Bethany, number 8 in 4A, right? They put up an 18-win season, whatever it is right now. Clinton is just not on the level that these Broncos are, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, when you're rolling out 4 out of your 5 starters as freshmen, you kind of have games like this, if we're being honest.
So if you're Coach Saylor for the Lady Broncos here in the second half, Luke, do you go with any starters for any minutes, or what are you looking for? Because you still got a game tomorrow night, and then, of course, we're headed to playoffs.
Yeah, at this point, I would say you might play the starters for a little bit in the third, and then I'd expect them to come off the floor. There's no reason, in my opinion, to risk any kind of injury, anything like that, with Ardmore tomorrow for homecoming, then playoffs right around that.
Yes, we'll have the call tomorrow night with Ardmore. It is a homecoming game, so if you are not going to be in attendance, please make sure that you're watching or listening to us. However, even if you are in attendance, you want to be watching us as well, because we're giving away some things. We're giving away a $10 gift card to the concession stand. So even if you're in the building tomorrow night, make sure you're tuning in, or for the boys game a little bit later. We had a viewer earlier kind of submit that they wanted to win this prize. They did the code correctly in our YouTube comments, but they're not in the building. So should we give it away or just save it for the next one?
I mean, we can always save it. I mean, we'll be doing this a lot for a lot of different sports, I'd imagine. So saving a little bit of paper and ink on some of these wouldn't be the worst thing.
Well, Luke, do you want to give a shout out to any of our other sponsors tonight?
Of course, we always want to give shout outs to our sponsors. Simplified Tech Solutions powers our broadcast. They're at 4221 North MacArthur Boulevard in War Acres, Oklahoma. That's Eric over there at Simplify. He's the best. What are they doing right now?
I don't know. No, I don't know. Let's just ask them.
What are y'all doing?
Yeah. Say that again. Let everyone hear it.
What?
Well, say that again.
Mid game. What's up? About to go back. To
Okay, you gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Are you gonna play in the second half?
Maybe the third quarter.
Okay, let's go get it.
All right, let's go get it.
All right.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, Cam. That was Cam again.
Looking at us and I was like, what do they want?
That was the strangest thing. So we had Allie Lynn and Cam Regier looking at us from a distance, and we just said, "Come to the mic," and they did. So that's how you get insider information when
I guess so.
you tune in to us. So
I thought they were looking at us. I was like, no, there's no reason they'd be looking at us. So I was like,
Yeah.
are they looking at someone behind us? All
yeah,
right. Well,
I don't know if Coach Sedler's happy with that, but I am. It was nice to get a little quick interview with Cam Regier. So we are really close here to tip off for the third quarter, the beginning of the second half. Again, if you're just tuning in, Bethany has 42 points and Clinton only 6. But what did Bethany do right in that first half, Luke?
well, I'd say they controlled the tempo really well, which was actually one of my Coyote Pond keys to the game, although we didn't get to talk about it. In a game like this, you don't want to be making a lot of stupid mistakes, right? It's, as you said, you want to be playing your best basketball going into playoffs. Today, they have controlled the pace of the game very well. They're opening up the shots they want, and they're knocking them down with confidence.
Well, Luke, you were exactly right. Our Lady Broncos are going to have the same starting lineup out there to start this third. Probably not a whole lot of time in this third, but they do start the second half. This is Red Shin over to Meggett. Meggett looking inside, going to go to the corner. Open three, just long, nice rebound by Harris. Rule couldn't get it to drop. Harris picks up her dribble, but finds Lynn. Lynn over to Regier, who goes to the middle, and she did. She started going before she put the ball down. Travel is the call.
That took only 24 seconds. I can do math off the clock right there.
That was impressive. That was Southwestern Christian math right there.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'm sure they'll be happy to hear that too.
Little zone defense, kind of a 3-2 look here from our Lady Broncos. Clinton way out type. Nice cut. Meggett gets the ball out to Anderson. Anderson, the freshman, finds Rodebush inside, and nice finish. If I'm Coach Saylor, I would maybe even just call a timeout, even though you're up big, just to say, hey, let's play good ball. Win this quarter. Here comes Harris across the timeline. She's pushed. No call. Lynn fires up the three. Little hesitation, but it drops.
And you're getting a big smile out of Allie Lynn right there.
A lot of smiles on the court tonight. It is fun to see. They're having a really good time. And you don't want to disrespect your opponent. You're not. You're just playing fun, playing hard. That was a three from Allie Lynn. 45-8, the score. Rodebush on this left wing. Looking over to Meggett. Meggett back up top. That's Anderson. Anderson's going to go back to Meggett. Back to Anderson. Going to play a little two-girl game. Now they go into Rodebush high post. Retchen, three-pointer. Ooh, just long. Offensive rebound from Rodebush. I will say that girl has no quit in her. She's kind of dinged up right now, but all heart, all hustle.
That's a tough shot to take right there with Allie Lynn right in her face, hand up. Probably can't see the rim that well. Still willing to give her team a chance, and obviously the offensive rebound, the extra effort. Impressive stuff, honestly, from the Red Tornadoes.
Rodebush and Lynn actually remind me a lot of the same, just kind of playing style. Both aggressive. Here comes Rodebush. That's exactly what Lynn would do. Took the contact. Harris going to get her another rebound. Harris going to bring it up, getting some pressure from Anderson, the freshman. Calderon back to Harris. She cuts. She gets inside. Got a lane open for her with the left.
Oh, yeah, all the way right to the glass.
There's 3 Lady Broncos in double figures, and it is 12 points for Harris, and McNutt has 12. So they're fighting for team lead and, of course, game lead in points.
No, driving to the rim like that is so effective. Clinton has also had a little bit more effective offense when they are attacking the boards like that.
Rotobush on the right side. Redchin. Skip pass all the way across to Rule. Nice stop and pop with a jumper. No good. Nice hustle out of the Lady Reds. They have the offensive rebound. Trying to look to get some more points on this board. 47-8, 5:20 to go. Rotobush all the way in, and it drops, and it's an and one.
As I said, attacking the glass right there. That's where they have a little bit of success. They do have both Redchin and Rotobush, who do have that experience, do have that physicality in them.
Luke telling you exactly what's going to happen here in this game. 47-10, Rotobush to the line. Again, she's very similar to Ali Lynn and a really good player here. She's a sophomore. Free throw up and gets that nice bounce on that soft rim here in Bethany. Little press action here from the Lady Reds. Like the little fight. Their intensity in this third quarter, much better. Lynn's going to try her second three, and it's good. The girl's been shooting on fire, and you can count it. A foul on the Lady Reds against McNutt. Should be one free throw for a 4-point play. Usually, even when another player is fouled, you still get a free throw on a made basket, but I guess maybe in high school you don't. So Broncos have a chance to get 5 on this possession. And Cam shoots it, no good. Regier just missed.
Oh, little fadeaway shot for her right there. That's not very high percentage, but she nearly got it to go.
Richardson got that rebound, brought it up. Now Clinton trying to set up a little offensive set. Nearing kind of further out here by the timeline. Going to bring it in. Pass it around the top of the perimeter. Got a ref right in front of me, Luke. Sometimes we got to deal with that. Here comes Rotobush looking to the right. Redfin. This is her 4th 3-pointer attempt. No good. Harris, rebound. I think she's got 6 or 7 rebounds. Great game on the boards for Harris and offensively. All around great game. Here comes a deep position from Regier. There's nothing Redchin could do with that.
Oh, yeah, just that one little move inside, that one little elbow, getting a little bit of separation. Regier knocks it through.
All right, Luke, when should Coach Saylor pull these starters?
I can't imagine he'll leave them in much longer than 3 minutes remaining in this one.
50-11 is our score. 4:10 left in this third quarter. Ball off of a fingertip. Off of Clinton Bethany's basketball. Donnelly one sub in. McNutt's going to take a seat. I don't know. That might be the last of Madison McNutt leaving the court with 12 points.
The starters have all put together really good nights. I mean, up this big, I can't see them staying in much longer than this.
Regier misses one she normally makes. She's going to harass the rebounder. But Clinton secures it. Little back pressure. Redchin misses the ball. Donnelly has it. I think Redchin's a little tired. Donnelly going to go all the way. She's fouled and going to the free throw line.
Yeah, tired's probably an accurate way to describe that. I'm looking at her right now. Shoulder slumped a little bit. That hit her right from the head, too. That pass did.
The little forehead noggin bump. Donnelly at the free throw line. Many of you will remember her sister, Kaiten Donnelly, who helped win 2 state championships for these Lady Broncos. She's at ORU, and she's starting this season. She has been playing really well out there in Tulsa at Oral Roberts University. Proud of Kaiten Donnelly and Keziah Lofts, all of our former Lady Broncos. Keziah is at OU. Here's Donnelly's second free throw attempt. No good. She made the first. 53-11 is our score.
Hey,
go ahead. Yeah.
I was going to say, Clinton not getting any quick offense here. Bethany was back and well set up due to those free throws.
Foul going to be called on Harris. I thought it was going to be Lynn, but they're going to call it on Harris. Harris's first foul. That's 3 team fouls. 3:30 left to go in this third quarter. Redchin. She's in the corner. She's going to bring it back up top. I see some subs coming in. Luke will keep her eye on all the Lady Broncos about to make an appearance, but Regier says, give me a bucket first. I want to end strong, and she goes up on the right side. She's hitting that one. If she was the one coming out, it's the best play because she can't. If she makes the free throw, she'll come out. Let's see if she misses on purpose.
That would be pretty entertaining if she tried to miss on purpose.
Well, it's not going to matter. Emma Saylor is coming in for Reese Harris, and Madison Bibbs in for McKenna Calderon. Regeer's looking to be the team lead. She has 12. This would give her a high in points for the game, and it's 13 for Regeer. She stays in the game. We have a sub for the Lady Reds. Rules coming in. That's going to give Anderson a breather.
So clock stops at 3:16 right now, and we are seeing again those subs starting to come back on the floor for Bethany. I wonder if we'll get that younger group in here shortly.
I am honestly a little surprised Regeer Lynn are still in the game. 3-pointer up and short. Just missed by Spotted Wolf. Lynn back to Donley. Donley pushing it up the right side, trying to fill that lane. She pulls it out. Got a cutter. And Lynn, but finds Regeer. Regeer's got an open throw. Oh, she couldn't handle the pass. Donley does secure it and then throws it away.
I'm not sure she would have had the open three after it anyways. Clinton seemed to be there, but she could have opened something else off. Unfortunate turnovers.
Rule on the left side. 1-3-1 look from Lady Broncos. Corner, Retchen. It's no good. Offensive rebound, Rotobush. A deep 3-pointer by Meggett. No good. Lynn battling for the rebound, and she got enough of that body. Another foul on Allie.
Good to see no matter what game we're playing in, Allie Lynn is still going to have that reaction to a foul call.
3 fouls for Lynn. She is frustrated with a 56-11 lead. I love the competitive spirit. She is a competitor. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, in the 56-11 game, she is mad that she has 3 fouls.
And I think that might have been tipped from Sailor. McNutt back in the game. I was wrong. I thought she might be done inside the Regeer. Dribble down, layup on the right. She went in a hurry. I think she has 15 points. Scoreboard has her at 14, but she got that free throw. So I have her at 15. We'll see the stats later. We've got Rule on the left side. Got a corner shot, maybe by Meggett. No, she passes it. Meggett. Looks like Spotted Wolf's going to find her teammate. Over. We got Redshin. Pump fake. Gets Regeer in the air. She fires it up from 3. She's just been off the mark from 3-point land this evening.
I like the move to get to that spot, just to contest a 3.
McNutt, she finds a little opening, and she fires up just short. Offensive rebound, and Emma Sailor gets her 2 points.
We know Sailor will take those.
That's a crowd favorite. That's the loudest cheer of the evening.
Absolutely.
Might have been Mama Sailor.
There's a good chance.
60-11 is our score. We've got 1:10 left in this third quarter. Still got Regeer in, McNutt in. Clinton kind of pulling the ball out here with 1 minute left to go in the third. Redson looking almost had a player. That was Rotobush, but now she finds an open 3-pointer from Rule, who knocks it down.
That was better for Rule. She had more separation on that one to put up the 3 in the first place. I do like that shot.
Donley in the corner, pump fakes, drives baseline, finds Bibbs at the elbow, dumps down the Sailor, who finds a cutting Regeer, who's hit, and she gets to go back to the free throw line.
How many trips to the free throw line is this, John, for Regeer?
So I think she's 3 for 3 on the evening. Let's see if she can stay perfect.
Okay.
Nice free throw.
I think we were both holding our breath on that.
Yes. She's gotten to this new routine that she's just trying to get in a rhythm before she shoots her free throws. And as we mentioned earlier in our broadcast, she has been shooting really well from the charity stripe. And we didn't jinx her.
All right.
Perfect from the line. I love to see it from Regeer. 38 seconds left to go before the fourth. 62-14. A little pace here from the Lady Reds. Kicking it out. Good catch. Anderson back over to the corner. Drive baseline. Nice little pass that gets to the middle of the lane and just missed by Rule after hitting that 3. Couldn't get it. Rotobush misses. Blocked. Lady Broncos have 15 seconds on the clock. McNutt streaking down the sideline. Couldn't control that pass. She's frustrated. Also another competitor on this team. Frustrated she didn't get another bucket.
It's so impressive that in this kind of game, you get to say they are still angry at these mistakes. They're so frustrated with themselves. I mean,
7 seconds on the clock. Three-pointer up short. Who's going to get the rebound? It's going to go to the court. Now they're going to fight over it. Jump ball with 1.3. It's going to go Clinton's way. Possession arrow pointing red ball.
They're bringing on a sub themselves. Number 23, Ella Redchin, back on the floor.
Yeah, Rotabush is kind of limping off. She's giving it her all. Got a little probably court burn there. She went to the floor trying to get that. I don't think we're going to. Yeah, Donnelly's not going to fire it up. So that's going to take us to the four. 62-14 is our score. John Hickman, Luke Young here, and Bethany for GSN Sports and Talk. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back right after this.
Thanks so much to Coyote Pond, Victory Mattress Outlet, Simplified Tax Solutions, and Toro Taxes for their support of the stream.
At the home of the Gotta Have It, you'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with up to 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothing to one-of-a-kind treasures and so much more. Don't miss our third Friday weekend specials every month, and yes, we're open Sundays. Call us at 495-0602. Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, home of the Gotta Have It.
This is Blake Nightingale, State Farm.
She should have won the Turo $10 ticket to the concession stand. But as I was saying, we're back here at Bethany. John Hickman, Luke Young, 62-14 is our score. Bethany, big time over the Lady Reds. Luke mentioned that this is the second meeting between these two teams with a similar outcome in that first game. Luke, I'm not going to lie. I'm surprised at our lineup right now for the Broncos.
I mean, it's really only 3 of the 5 are starters, right? You still got a couple of the backups on the floor. I don't know. I'm not the coach. It's not my decision to make.
Of course. Still could be surprising ball off of a Lady Red. 2, Rhoda Bush, who takes it up. No good. Donnelly with the rebound. I think probably one of the reasons Coach Saylor is keeping some of this is chemistry, checking out some lineups that are going to play. I mean, you are trying to prepare not just for this game, but for the postseason. And Lynn inside block, but free throw coming. Just to kind of expound upon that, we do have some freshmen that play key minutes. So maybe with the home crowd, homecoming, just trying to get these seniors as much play. And it's not just seniors, but some of these older varsity players.
Right, and that was a good point. Actually, something I hadn't considered was to mix and match the lineups, see what different personnel groups you can have on the floor.
Lynn, who is so key in the win against Weatherford, hit 6 out of 8 free throws down the stretch, misses the front end of 2. I mean, Coach Saylor is playing chess, not checkers, right?
All right, 1 of 2.
She makes the second one. Do you miss my chess, not checkers comment? I was hoping he'd.
I was trying to think of something witty for her, and I couldn't come up with anything.
Knight to rook. All right, here comes Harris out to Calderon. She does get it, but then throws it back court. They have to touch it, and they do. Oh, no call. Oh, a late call. I think we all saw it, and even the Lady Broncos did. Finally, the ref did. Coach Jefferson having a nice little comment with the ref, just talking about that. They got it squared away. It was the right call. 63-14 is our score. We got 7 minutes, 10 seconds left to go before this final buzzer sounds. Rule in. Nice tip from Calderon. She's just all over the court. Lynn finds Harris. Harris is streaking down the lane nicely with a layup. 14 points for the senior. Her and Regier kind of fighting over team lead. Harris now playing really good defense. Got an open 3 here from Regina. Can she finally hit one? Just long. Fight for the rebound. I think it's going to be off Clinton, and it is.
And you can see the body language again from Clinton right there after giving up the points in transition and then the missed 3. They're not a bad team, right? They're just young, not quite as polished as a team like Bethany is. I think they could have a bright future. I'm told they've got a junior high team coming up that's going to be really good.
Well, speaking of really good, Donnelly's 3-point percentage in the last handful of games has been outstanding. Just knocks one down from the corner. Luke, they also don't have as many players. I think there's probably only 8 or so suited up tonight. 3-pointer miss, Donnelly with a rebound.
Clinton has had as few as 6 active players on their roster for a couple games this season.
I can't see down there, Luke, but it might be 7 tonight. I think they might only have 7 players here. Well, so not many subs going to happen on their side of things. Currently, it's 6 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. We've got a couple starters out there with Bibbs and Donley as key reserves, also getting these minutes. Harris on the left side finds Bibbs. Bibbs finds Allie Lynn. Can she go 3 for 3? And she does.
No longer too upset about that third personal foul, I don't think.
3 out of 3 from deep. She is shooting the ball really well. 1-3-1 zone for our Lady Broncos. Pass a little outside, caught by Clinton. Harassed by Harris, forces the jump ball. Going to go Bethany's way this time.
Not seeing any subs come on the floor still here for the Broncos, rolling with these, again, personnel groupings here.
Calderon on the right side. Got a little space, finds Bibbs with a beautiful lead and the finish.
That was perfect from 2-2. Got right behind the defender that didn't know where she went. Hand was up the whole way, knew she had a clear lane to the bucket.
71-14. Meggett with a long 3. Just short rebound. Lynn. Pass ahead to Calderon, right side. Skip pass, Calderon, or excuse me, Donley to Harris. Wide open in the paint. I think fatigue has kicked in.
I'd say so too, because that's another shot, 2 in a row now, where the defender really has not had any clue where the shot is coming from.
I like still the hustle from Bethany. You can't play down to your opponent. You got to play up to who you are, and they've done that thus far. Meggett blocked by Lynn, just maybe a little bit of a piece. Bibbs the rebound. We do have a bunch of subs here at the scores table. We'll let you know who comes in just a minute.
They should have let Bibbs bring it up the floor.
Here comes a cut by Donley. Calderon Caesar. Donley just couldn't get a couple passes that have gone off her fingertips. A pass ahead, Meggett. She's going to get a layup attempt, and it's just off the rim. Good hustle from Calderon to force a tougher shot. 4 minutes, 25 seconds to go in the game. 73-14, all Lady Broncos thus far. Bibbs clears out some space, goes right, finds Lynn. Can she shoot another one? No, she's going to find a cutter and Calderon, a layup, and it's good.
Yeah, now we're having the mass substitution. Come on. 4:09 left to play in the game.
We got a rolling substitution. Sailor back in. Looks like we've got Unk Hallbrook in, Jaggers in. We've got Avery Bibbs in, and Tabor, the Jalen Brown mask. Not quite. She's got the clear plastic mask.
She said more like LeBron.
She hit the LeBron mask. She said her game is very similar. Mr. Dave saves all the equipment over here, making sure that ball doesn't hit us. So we've got a younger group in here along with Sailor.
Younger group along with Sailor.
It's all, well, Hallbrook is a freshman, so we do have we have 3 freshmen out there and a couple upperclassmen. Spotted Wolf over to the corner, Meggett inside. Rotabush kicks it back out. Maybe a travel, no call. They're going to let it go. That Spotted Wolf looking to the left. She crosses over to the right. Pass out. Now we're going to swing the ball. Little dribble handoff. Oh, she's open. She pump fakes. Good closeout by Sailor. Up top. Long 3-pointer. Up and no good. Fight for the rebound. Little scrum on the court. Good hustle from Clinton there to force that jump ball.
A good effort by Laura Hallberg right there, trying to come down with that one. Had 2 red jerseys on her and was still fighting for it tooth and nail.
Hallberg is a junior, and Sailor is a junior. So 2 juniors and 3 freshmen. Speaking of freshmen, that was Alani Anderson drilling a 3, 75-14.
Like I said, this Clinton team does have a little bit in their favor. I think they could have some good years coming up.
It'd be kind of good to see this team match up here to see what the score would be. A good test for Clinton because we have really good freshmen and we got a couple good juniors in there too. Jaggers just misses, but Sailor gets it. Unk with the 3 just rolls out.
I heard an audible awe from the gymnasium.
They wanted Hallberg to knock that one down. Sailor, again, playing really good defense. Got to hustle. Got to show coach that you want more minutes. If you're a Lady Bronco out there, say, I deserve this. Spotted Wolf to the right. Gets a little screen down to the corner. Skip pass just off the hands of Rule. The freshman couldn't quite keep it. 2 minutes, 34 seconds. Bethany Bronco basketball. John Hickman, Luke Young here live on GSN Sports and Talk. Thank you all for tuning in. We got boys coming up in just, I guess I could say a minute, but it's really 2 minutes. We'll switch over streams and we'll get to that boys game as well. Sailor dribbling out top. We're going to have a 5-second call or just a foul. We've got a foul. We got 2 hands from Megan.
Yeah, I thought there was a little bit of contact there. I was wondering how long to get away with that. Clock stopped at 2:19.
75-17 is the score. We got Avery Bibbs driving in, trying to have an entry pass to Tabor. Luke, what was the score again of that first game that the Lady Broncos and Clinton faced each other? It was in a tournament. Those teams just squared up. And, of course, Bethany won. But what was that final?
You'd be surprised how close it is right now. That one was 78-26. This one's 75-17.
Very close. Jaggers, the freshman, just missed. Ball rolled off the rim. Clinton has a chance here with 2 minutes to get some more points on the board. Now, again, they don't have many subs, so a lot of their starters are still out there. We're going to drive in and a kick out. Inside Rhoda Bush. She kicks it out. Spotted Wolf. Stolen by Jagger. She can't miss this layup. It's going to be money, and it is.
Yeah, no way number 4 misses that one. And, hey, while we're talking about London, shout out to the Jaggers family. They caught me after that Weatherford game, said they were loving what we do down here. So, hey, shout out to the Jaggers. I know her grandparents are watching as well.
Well, that's awesome. Hello, grandparent Jaggers. Denton will be playing a little bit later as we see a turnover in Clinton. He's a standout on our boys basketball team that will be facing this same Clinton squad here right after this one. 77-17. Whew. Is our score. 1:22 left to go. I know the crowd wants either Avery Bibbs to score or Tabor or Hallberg. Who's going to score? Bibbs trying. Finds moving over to Jaggers. Bibbs trying to get that pass, does, and then it's turned over. Clinton fighting for it, stays right here with Bethany.
The way Avery has been playing on the floor right now, she's actually moving around very well as the ball handler. I think very quickly she could come away with an assist if she doesn't take it all the way to the rim herself.
Very speedy Bibbs, athletic. Great genes in that family. Here comes Tabor underneath the goal. Kicks it out to her teammate, and Jaggers. London crosses over to the left, has a little space with the left hand, and she finishes.
Well under control. Great rhythm, great tempo right there from London Jaggers.
Red Shin out top. Now she's going to pass it over. Meggett's got a corner 3. She fires it up, and I think she banked it in, and her face said it all, but it counts just the same.
That's what the board is there for.
Nice steal. She shook it off pretty quick. Trying to find a pass. Good defense, though, from Tabor. Jagger's going to get the rebound. She's going to push it. She's got an open. Hallberg is tipped out by Rotobush. That's going to be a tough matchup. She got a couple Broncos underneath. The pass was just too soft. Stolen by Megan. We got 13 seconds left.
Yeah, that one just got a little bit too wild right there. Nothing was really developing out of that either way.
The call on the court was a foul by Emma Saylor. So 10 seconds here. Let's see what Clinton does. Still, I would try to take a shot. Yeah, coach is counting them down. They want them to shoot. Of course they should. Kick out here. Can she hit a 3? I want her to hit this. Just long. No good. Rebound, Bethany. And that's the final horn. 79-20 is going to be our score. We're going to talk about a player of the game. Let's try to grab a player. Who should we get, Luke?
Oh, man, John, it's up to you. I had to go run around and do a bunch of different things. It's up to you to choose this one. We got to go to a quick commercial break, though. We'll be back in about 30 seconds.
At the home of the Gotta Have It, you'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with up to 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothes.
We're joined by our most valuable player, Reese Harris, the senior. Got it done tonight. We talked before Weatherford, and I know you were super excited. We got the win. Maybe not your best game, but tonight you played super well. What was your vibe about tonight? How are you feeling?
I was just trying to improve from the last game, honestly. My shot wasn't falling very much last game, and it ended up falling a little bit tonight, which helped my confidence. Going into the playoffs, I think that'll help me a lot. So
Yeah, in fact, your first couple were not good. You missed your first couple shots, but then you started hitting and it started snowballing. You were in double digits tonight. And so I know that felt good to kind of get that ball rolling. And it will. It will continue to the playoffs.
Yeah.
But you never quit on defense. Your rebounding was huge tonight. So overall, what grade would you give your game tonight?
Probably like an A-. There's always room for improvement.
That's
so, but I think I did pretty good.
All right, give us a preview real quick for Ardmore tonight or tomorrow on homecoming. What are your thoughts about that team?
I don't know a lot about them. I don't think they're super great. I know they're okay. Their record's not super good, so I don't really know much going into it. But tomorrow during shoot around, I'm sure we'll talk about them and get our game plan.
When you get into the locker room, how are y'all going to celebrate?
Just be happy with the team. I mean, it was not really a super big game, so I mean, Weatherford was a big W, so that was fun to celebrate.
I heard there's a lot of water sprayed in the locker room on that one.
Coaches got
We're not going to see that tonight on this win?
Probably not.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Reese. Appreciate you joining
you.
us. That's our player of the game. Thank you, Reese. You go celebrate. Luke, good game from Reese. Good game from Regier. Good game from Lynn. Good game from McNutt. Good game from them all. I mean,
Yep.
they all could be player of the game tonight.
I mean, when you win by, what was it, like 68, something like that there by the end, it's probably going to be a pretty good game from all of them. And, hey, we had a great game thanks to our student helpers up there.
Hey, look at that.
Man, we can't tell them how much we appreciate what they're doing up there, helping us out on these streams.
Hey, one of them is, I don't know if we can we say the secret identity of one of our helpers?
Go ahead.
I mean, is the Bronco, the one and only Bronco that's going to be running around this arena here in just a little bit.
He's giving us thumbs up there.
I got to give a quick shout out to Serve Coffee, Serve in downtown Bethany, fueling me up for the game today. And we saw a lot of
At
us.
the home of the Gotta
really
Have
nice
It, you'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with up to 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothing to one-of-a-kind treasures and so much more. Don't miss our third Friday weekend specials every month. And yes, we're open Sundays. Call us at 495-0602. Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, home of the Gotta Have It.
This is Blake Nightingale State Farm, your local insurance agent over at 7304 Northwest Expressway. Here to tell you more about the business is Blake himself.
Hi, my name is Blake Nightingale, State Farm Insurance Agent, located at 7304 Northwest Expressway here in Oklahoma City. I've been a State Farm agent since 2018. We've got 5 licensed staff members here, and we do everything from auto, home, life insurance, and health insurance. And we're real passionate about helping people. And we love youth sports, and we sponsor a lot of local teams here. And so, like I always tell people, like a good neighbor, we're here to help you.
Just like you heard from Blake, Blake Nightingale State Farm is here to help you protect what's important to you, because your car and home aren't just things. They're where you make your memories. Visit Blake and his friendly staff at 7304 Northwest Expressway and call them at 405-728-1313. Like a good neighbor, Blake Nightingale is there.
C&J Sporting Goods at 6604 Northwest 38th Street has been serving Bethany and the Metro for over 30 years, with 3 generations ready to serve you with the best shopping experience of product knowledge and customer service anywhere, with a wide selection of guns, ammo, ear and eye protection, law enforcement equipment, hunting, camping, and survival gear. If they don't have it, they will order it for you. Veteran owned and family operated. Call 405-789-8102. C&J Sporting Goods.
Learn about nursing and long-term care at CNA Training Academy, 7463 Northwest 23rd Street. Mary Chikwuma offers affordable, useful, and flexible classes every day that will teach you the foundations of medical care. Mary Chikwuma has been teaching her class for 18 years and is eager to teach you. Understand vital signs, train for and be hired as a PCA, and learn about caring for patients in nursing homes, hospitals, assisted living situations, and more at CNA Training Academy. Call 405-315-1357 and ask about financial qualifications. CNA Training Academy is open to all ages and has classes on the weekend and in the evenings as well. Call CNA now, 405-315-1357, and join classes of people learning about nursing and inspiring each other daily.
Do it best at Evans Hardware.